come through. So once again, we're going to be here for the duration of the storm. So buckle in. And then also, if you know anybody out here that's in the affected areas, if you know any of those 4.5 million people in Middle Tennessee or Western Tennessee, Southwest Kentucky, Northern Alabama, and Mississippi, or if you know anybody down here in Texas where they're about to issue a new watch, share this stream with them. Let them know that, hey, Ryan Hall, y'all out here, y'all bought Riley, and the crew are going to be out here relaying warnings and information completely for free and commercial free throughout the night. And if you want access to that, go on over there. The cool thing about coverage like this, too, is obviously we love our local TV stations. We support our local meteorologists at your local TV stations. They serve an incredible role in this situation, but a lot of them are not live right now, and they won't go live until there is a tornado warning. Even when this tornado warning is allowed to expire here in Tennessee and there are no tornado warnings, we're going to stay on the air and talk about storms that could potentially spark tornado warnings before the warnings even happen. So, that filling
Ryan's
that gap
live
with the coverage there might be helpful to some people. So once again, share us out there on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
Oh
TikTok,
man, this
whatever the heck
ES4
else is out there. Help us get this potentially life-saving information in front of as many people as possible. Corey Gherkin's got a good view here of the storm out there in Mississippi. Look at that big convective burst right there in Bolivar. Is that Bolivar County, Mississippi? He's got a great view of this as these storms are really exploding. Honestly, probably a little bit more than what was forecasted. I mean, we knew he was going to have a big hail threat. We knew that he was going to have a marginal
my car or my ES44 is all jiggly for some
lime-sized
reason.
hail, and I don't think we've seen the biggest hail-producing storms
I
yet
broke
today. As you can see that storm
SRI.
right there. You can tell just by looking at it, if you've looked at enough clouds.
How?
It's still in its infancy.
How
It's still got a little
Bro,
ways to
I got
go before
stuck
it's
by
done,
a BNSF
kind of
ES44
erupting.
earlier.
So the taller that storm gets, the larger the hail it's going to produce more than likely. All right, so here's an update on that tornado warning, which continues over here for Millington, Tennessee, and Arlington, Tennessee. This is Shelby and Tipton counties for the next 17 minutes. Checking back
oh
in
my
on
God,
that
that
velocity.
stinks.
Still not seeing any concerning signs over there, so that's good news.
Okay,
but we're going to check back in on that periodically. And actually, no, we're not, because they just allowed it to expire. So, yeah, we no longer have a tornado warning anywhere in Tennessee right now, but I expect that might not last long, all right? What we do have is a new severe thunderstorm warning, however, just to the south and west of Nashville. This is for Hickman, Maury, and Williamson counties in Tennessee. We've got 1-inch hail moving up towards Santa Fe. Do we have any folks out here in Santa Fe watching right now? How about you over there in Prim Springs or Spring Hill, Tennessee? Anyone out there at all? Let us know. We do have some cameras near this storm. I'm going to suggest a couple of them. I don't know what they look like, Riley, but you can take a look at them. And one other thing, Riley, I forgot to tell you is the HazCam. The HazCams are bugged. Like, all of them have the same name, and if you put one HazCam up, it's going to say that all of them are in monitoring or in Outlook or output. So you have to remove. You can only have one at a time. So yeah, I still have to fix that. Also, Y'allbot's got a hail report. Let's hear it, Y'allbot.
Hey Ryan, a new storm report just came in from Pioneer in West Carroll County, Louisiana. At 6:20 p.m., hail measuring 1 1/4 inches was reported by the public, along with heavy snow causing hazardous conditions.
Heavy snow. I still haven't fixed that. Yeah, so we've got now our biggest hail report here near Pioneer with this storm coming through Lake Providence next. 1.25 inch in diameter hail. This is likely producing lemon-sized hail now as it comes over towards Lake Providence. So get ready for that. That's going to be pretty nuts. Lemon-sized hail. I don't know. I don't know how often you guys have to deal with lemon-sized hail down there, but I would imagine that's not every day. Whoa, you can see that storm in Tennessee really good from the Centerville camera here. This is a live look from Centerville, Tennessee of the storm coming in. That's that severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect south of Nashville for Hickman, Maury, and Williamson counties. Show us. Yeah, these are all producing lemon-sized hail right now. If they're not producing lemon-sized hail, then they're producing quarter-sized hail, like this new severe thunderstorm warning that they just issued for Fayette, Shelby, and Tipton counties in Tennessee. So this is on the north side of Memphis. Millington, get ready. You got another round coming. Quarter-sized hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is also going to affect Lakeland, Arlington, Galloway, and Mason. Get ready, get away from windows and buddy, I was about to say doors. Doors are probably all right in this one, but in a tornado, you probably don't want to be around doors, right? But certainly get away from windows at least as the storms come in. You got 60-mile-an-hour quarters flying around that can bust out the windows. You don't want to be in the living room for something like that. And then here's another really good view of the storm coming up towards Nashville in Bartlett, Tennessee. So we've got lots of unique views of the storm here. And we can show all three of those at once. There we go. So once again, I know we got a lot of people watching out here. The storm that you're seeing there is the one that's coming up towards Franklin. This is the Hickman, Maury, and Williamson counties in Tennessee severe thunderstorm warning. New hail report.
Hey, Ryan. A new storm report just came in. Quarter-sized hail was reported 2 miles southwest of Wheeler in Prentiss County, Mississippi at 6:15 p.m.
All right, thank you, y'all bot. So that's what's going on there. So yeah, we've got considerable severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. This one over here, there's a tornado possible, severe thunderstorm moving across the Mississippi border into Alabama. That is probably the most concerning looking storm right now. It's got a decent amount of rotation here. The rotation's picking up as it goes past Belmont. The severe warning does have a tornado possible tag on it. So we're keeping a close eye on this storm as it goes towards Pogo, Pleasant Sight, and White Oak community. And there's a hook on the storm and everything. I think the biggest problem we're going to have out of this is the hail. I mean, there's definitely large hail coming into Minot, Newsom Springs, and Rock Creek here. But, if this wraps up anymore, this might actually warrant a tornado warning right on the border of Mississippi and Alabama here soon, okay? So give me just a second. I'm solo here at the weather house, and I got to turn the air on. So give me just a second. I'll be right back. Literally take 2 seconds. Whew. Yeah, I was plumb burning up, bulls. Lord goodness. It gets hot in here. When you turn on the lights and you turn on all the monitors, I would say there's probably a 5-degree temperature difference. And you don't think about that before it starts. So yeah, we're good to go now. If you're just now tuning in, we got ourselves honestly a chonker of a hail producer coming across the Mississippi and Alabama borders. This right here is definitely dropping lemon-sized hail near Bloody Springs, moving over towards Minot, Rock Creek. I'd be getting ready over here south of Muscle Shoals and north of Russellville. This is going to be quite the prolific hail producer for quite some time. And it is rotating, okay? I can't rule out a tornado warning on this in the near future. Another storm that's rotating is going to be this one over here. Oh, man, all of these are rotating back here towards, what's it called? What's this state called? Towards Arkansas and western Mississippi. These are actually rotating quite a bit. Look at this special weather statement here. It's in a little bit of a radar hole, but whenever we look at it from a distance, you can see that there's quite the mesocyclone, especially at a higher tilt. Good news is that storm chaser Corey Gherkin is on that storm right now. So he's showing us a view of it. I mean, it does look like it's starting to try to, solidify a base. This right here might be a tornado producer, y'all. Get ready in Cleveland and Boyle in Mississippi. It's a chonker. You guys ain't never heard of that before? And they actually upgraded the severe thunderstorm warning again for on the Alabama side. So Colbert, Franklin, and Lauderdale counties. 2.5 inch in diameter hail, tennis ball sized hail coming in. So another thing that I want y'all to do, if you want to, and only if you can do so safely, send us photos of the storms today on Twitter or through email, pics@ryanhallyall.com. If you got tennis ball size hail, please wait until the storm is done. Do not go outside or anywhere near a window while the hail is falling. But after the storm, if you got large hail, you want to share that report with us, you can do so over on Twitter. My handle on Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it, is @RyanHallYall. And I'll be able to share it here on the air. @RyanHallYall. But once again, please, only if you can do so safely, go take a pic. Yeah, 2.5 inch hail coming into Colbert, Franklin, and Lauderdale counties in Alabama. Get ready. It looks like the heaviest part of the storm is going to go south of Florence, but I mean, I would not let my guard down anywhere near Florence or Muscle Shoals. And to be honest, I'm quite surprised they haven't issued a preemptive, just in case tornado warning on this storm yet. There's enough rotation there. We've definitely seen the National Weather Service issue tornado warnings for less. But I probably would agree that there's no indication that there's anything on the ground right now. If you're just now tuning in, we've got a big storm coming into the northwest Alabama area with 2.5 inch in diameter hail. Tennis ball size hail coming into the greater Freedom Hills Wildlife Management area right now. We've also got a new severe thunderstorm warning. Check it out. This is for Panola, Quitman, and Tallahatchie counties and Yalobusha counties in Mississippi. This one is going to be for 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is coming across Interstate 55 near Cortland here soon. Get ready for that. And then there's also a new severe thunderstorm warning over here in that state that I couldn't remember the name of earlier. Sorry, it's just one of those days. I know Arkansas. But yeah, this is for Deshaw counties in Arkansas. This is moving over towards Arkansas City. We've got 1 inch in diameter hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds coming in. And we've got a new hail report from Yalbot. Go ahead.
Hey, Ryan, a new storm report just came in from Bolton, Mississippi. Law enforcement reported hail about 1/4 inch in size. That's roughly the size of pearls at 6:37 p.m.
All right, so some smaller hail with that storm there. Looks like these storms near Jackson are not necessarily as robust as the ones farther to the north, but they are still producing hail and damaging winds as they move up towards Canton. Get ready in Jackson, Mississippi. The biggest part of the storm is about to move through here soon. Right now, you're getting in on that hail in Crystal Springs. That's moving up towards Terry and Alonzo here soon. New severe thunderstorm watch. That's the Texas one, and there it is. Scattered hail up to tennis ball size likely. Frequent lightning and scattered gusts up to 70 miles per hour. That's for Austin, College Station, Waco, Gun Barrel City, Palestine, Brenham, Fredericksburg, and Kingsland. 4.3 million people. Now there's 9 million people or so under a watch or something right now. Actually, is it 9 million or is it? Yeah, it's something like that. There's a lot of people under either a tornado or a severe thunderstorm watch right now. And we got a new severe thunderstorm warning in Mississippi. This is an extension of the severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for DeShaw County in Arkansas. Now this goes over into Bolivar County, Mississippi, which is where storm chaser Corey Gerken is right now. This is a live look from his camera. He's got us a direct head-on view of the base of that storm, which it is trying to rotate. And in fact, this is one of the more rotating ones that we have, if that makes sense, especially in the upper levels. When we look at this thing from a distance, from a radar that's so far away that it can only see the top of the storm, this looks like it has a really healthy mesocyclone on it. Hasn't translated to the surface yet, but if it does, you can probably expect a tornado warning for this storm at some point. Speaking of potential tornado warnings, I'm still eyeballing this storm very closely. Coming into Colbert, Franklin, and Lauderdale counties in Alabama right now. Biggest problem we're having out of this, I think, is the hail. But there is definitely a hook and a little bit of rotation there that we've got to keep an eye on. And let's check in on our friends over here north of Memphis. We still have a severe thunderstorm warning for you as well. This is for Millington and Oakland and Bartlett, north of Memphis over here in Tennessee. Get ready for 1-inch hail and some stronger winds. And then we do have a really interesting storm trying its best to march up there towards the greater Nashville area. I don't know if this will make it into downtown Nashville, but it'll definitely make it into Franklin and Rudderville and Boston here soon. This is going to bring about 1-inch hail and some stronger winds as well. This is what it looks like. This is what that storm looks like from a tower camera in Centerville, Tennessee. And we got another new hail report.
Hey, Ryan, a new storm report just came in. Golf ball size hail, measuring 1 3/4 inches, was reported about 6 miles east-southeast of Tishomingo, Mississippi in Bloody Springs at 6:52 p.m. Stay safe out there.
All right, so about 5 minutes ago, we had golf ball size hail over here in Bloody Springs. I'm telling y'all right now, there's some places that are seeing even larger hail than that south of Florence right now. Telling yous right now. New severe thunderstorm warning. Let's fly over there. Oh, this one's for Tupelo. How many, what do you guys call yourselves? Tupelans? Tupelonians? How many Tupelo people do we have here in the chat? Raise your hand. Should have some in here, as we've had a tornado watch now for a while. Yeah, so here we go. We've got a 1-inch diameter hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind warning for the Tupelo area. Hand is raised. All right. Yeah, we got a bunch of people here from Tupelo and surrounding areas. Get ready. 60-mile-an-hour winds are coming in. This is going to be primarily impacting the Pontotoc region right now. But within the next 15-20 minutes, it'll be in downtown Tupelo producing 1-inch hail. Some other places in the path here include the Natchez Trace RV Park. We've got the Moorville School in the path here. We've got the NMMC Women's Hospital in the path. Also, Cinemark Movies 8. An Edgeville Fire Station. Or, I'm sorry, is that Eggville? Eggville Fire Station. Directly in the path of the heaviest impacts of this storm. Get ready and get away from Why do I get away from windows? Doors are fine, I think. Why do I keep saying I want to say get away from doors and windows? Where does that coming from? Anyways, let's go back over here to the Memphis storm and just get a quick update on that. As we do have a pretty intense storm coming over here into the Millington area. You got a shot of hail and rain earlier. Another probably more intense one's coming in right now. So get ready for that. Corey Gerken is giving us a live look right now of the severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for Bolivar County in Mississippi. This is the storm that's in DeShay County, Arkansas right now. And moving over into Arkansas City and then eventually over towards Benoit. Doors can have glass. So, yeah, if you've got a window in your door, definitely stay away from that. Definitely stay away from doors with windows. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Ryan, if you want to pull up a picture I sent in stream text, one of the things I'm looking at right now is although there's a lot of convection going on, very few storms have actually made it into the upper level of the atmosphere. When you take a first look at the reflectivity from a lot of our radar towers, it looks like there's a bunch of rotating supercells going on, but that's actually not quite true. We can see that there's only 4 to 6 storms that have reached all the way up to where they'll need to be in order to rotate in a way that could produce a tornado. So if you need to look at something more specific than radar in terms of what could produce a tornado, I would probably take a look at satellite right now.
All right, thank you so much, Riley, for the insight there and the perspective. We've got a lot of stuff happening over here on radar, but we can see that we're only having a few of these storms actually maturing, quite significantly. Which is, something that we're going to keep an eye on. One of those storms, though, that is most mature right now, one of the storms that's definitely getting up there into the upper levels and will likely be able to take advantage of any sort of increase that we get with the low-level jet here as the sun starts to go down, is the storm south of Florence. This is a concerning storm. I'm still kind of shocked that we don't have a tornado warning on this, as we just got, this last frame here just shows ripping inflow into the storm. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't look like there's a tornado down. I get it, but like a radar indicated precautionary warning is something that you would expect normally whenever you see a signature like that. So I would say y'all watch out in Pleasant Grove, Frankfort, and Woodland Heights, maybe even over there towards Russellville, Alabama. You're not under a warning, a severe thunderstorm warning you are under, but you're not under a tornado warning yet, but one could be coming soon. But man, we've got some major hail about to come into Rock Creek, Pleasant Grove, Frankfort, Flatwoods. Get ready, at least golf ball size hail's coming in, and I would say potentially tennis ball size hail is going to be possible with this storm as it comes in. All right, we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning in Tennessee. This one goes plumb all the way up to Nashville. All right, so this little storm right here is racing up towards Nashville, Tennessee. This is going to be the southeast side: Laverne, Smyrna, Franklin, Brentwood, Nolensville, Ruddersville, Florence, Tennessee. The southeast side of Nashville is under a severe thunderstorm warning. How many Nashvillians do we have in here today? This is for Davidson, Rutherford, and Williamson, Tennessee. Those counties, get ready for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. We've got a lot of cameras over here, so we'll be able to kind of keep up with this one as the storm comes through. But thankfully, this is one of the weaker storms that we have right now out of all of our options. So hopefully it doesn't cause too many problems, but definitely some 1-inch hail and some 60-mile-per-hour winds are going to be coming up towards the Cane Ridge Community Center, for example, the Mockingbird Theater, Mint Springs Farm. How about you over there at Dolan's Venue? Wow Orthodontics. Man, this is quite specific here. And then also the Walter Hill Elementary Schools in the direct path of where some of the greatest impacts of this storm might be. If you know where those are, you know where the biggest impacts are going to be happening. And guess what? We just got a new warning in Texas. This is for Gillespie. I think I'm saying that right. Gillespie County in Texas. 1-inch in diameter hail and not a lot of winds are expected here, but this is coming into Gillespie County. Harper, get ready for some quarter-sized hail here soon. These storms are going to be moving towards Austin at some point, so we're going to be watching these very closely as they approach you in Austin. So yeah, this storm over here north and east of Fredericksburg might also get a severe thunderstorm warning here soon. So we're going to have some widespread severe weather tonight. It's not necessarily completely tornado driven, but man, we've got a lot of people under significant severe warnings right now. We got another new severe thunderstorm warning for areas north of Florence. How about you up there in Lexington, in Lauderdale County, Alabama? Get ready for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds at some point over the next 60 minutes. So yeah, this will hit Cloverdale first, and then Bailey Springs and Green Hill, and then Lexington, and then Anderson in northern Alabama. We just got another severe thunderstorm warning. Add Kentucky to the list. Kentucky now. In Crittenden County, Kentucky, Livingston, Lyon, and Marshall County in Kentucky, we've got a severe thunderstorm warning for, you guessed it, 1-inch in diameter hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. This is going to be coming into Calvert City and Cuttawa. I know we've got somebody in Calvert City watching right now. Get ready. Get the car in the garage, in the carport. The hail is probably going to be the biggest problem here. I don't see much in the way of rotation. So the farther north we go, the less I'm concerned about tornadoes.
Can't believe the
in southern and western Tennessee, and especially in Mississippi. That's
People
where
are
I'm
saying
most
that
concerned
it's
about tornadoes tonight. Up here in Kentucky, I don't think we have as much to worry about, but certainly the hail and the wind is something else. All right, new considerable severe thunderstorm warning down here in Mississippi.
The cable's broken a little.
How about you?
The cable's a little fucky-wucky right now.
Sorry, Simpson counties in Mississippi.
Anyways,
got a,
when I was in the aircraft development game where Orange
areas like
shows the progress of his
Branch,
aircraft,
Gamma, Touchstone, Harrisville,
a bunch
Rexford, and Belpine.
D10.
Get ready for golf ball size hail. I need to find a better golf ball graphic. This white dot.png, not cutting it. But that's supposed to be a golf ball. And 60-mile-per-hour winds. This has a considerable damage threat.
You dumbass crotch goblins. Goblins? Goblins! Fuck, I can't talk. God, I'm
all right,
fucking
back up here to another new severe thunderstorm warning. We've got a lot of
don't
severe
worry, guys.
thunderstorm
He's just
warnings
high on meth
now.
right
13. Make it that 16.
No, I'm so high on
3 of them are considerable. Here's another severe thunderstorm warning for Tallahatchie County and Mississippi. Get ready.
I'm so high I can
places
shoot
like
down
Albin,
Sputnik.
Sharkey, Tippo, Effie, Paynes, and Charleston for 1-inch in diameter hail. It's been a second since we've checked in on our Tupelo storm. Still watching this one for some large hail moving into Tupelo here over the next 38 minutes. And we've got to watch this part of the storm right here. This might be a sign that this could potentially start to rotate at some point here in the not-so-distant future. All right, and we do have some traffic cameras out here in Tupelo, so I'm just going to suggest
I have a
these, Riley,
screenshot
so
of
you can get an idea of where that is,
of him
just in
saying
case
the N-word in
a
chat.
little bit later.
I have the mod log.
All right. And then checking back in on our considerable severe thunderstorm warning
Rev,
that's in effect for Colbert and Franklin counties in Alabama. Still big-time rotation signature here.
So it would be
big time. It's broad though, so we don't have a tight area of rotation. So that's probably why we don't have a tornado warning yet. But we do have a tornado possible tag on this as it approaches Pleasant Grove and Frankfort. The biggest problem that we're seeing right now is the hail. 2.5-inch hail, and that's coming over there towards you in Flatwoods and Lagan Springs. Get ready. That's gonna 60-mile-an-hour tennis balls. That's something that, personally, I would take shelter for just as if it was a tornado warning. Not a whole lot of difference there. You know what I mean? That can cause very significant damage, especially if you're around windows. Severe thunderstorm warning continues for Corey Gherkin's location.
Hey, Jefferson.
Over here near Benoit.
Oh, you're in trouble.
I know that's not how you say it, but that's how I'm going to say it.
Send this
Benoit.
in that server.
So y'all get ready for that. There's going to be some large hail coming in here soon. We've got another severe thunderstorm warning that we haven't checked in on in a bit over here for Cortland. That's 1-inch hail.
Look in DMs.
Coming in over the next 21 minutes. Benoit. You know what? I'm actually going to remember that because that actually makes sense and it sounds cooler. Benoit.
Saying the N-word to the
And if that's wrong, that's even more offensive now that I'm going to be calling it that. But I just looked over at chat and that's what I saw. All right, check out this camera.
1,000 days.
In Florence, Alabama. This is thanks to Hazcams.
3,000 days.
And this is that big storm that's getting ready to come through.
We know one.
I believe, is this the one north of or south of Florence? Do we know? I don't know which way this is looking. There's a little storm north of Florence that this could be. And that really big one to the south of Florence.
Oh my God.
But either way, like you can see that this is
You know, Rev
a
fucked
pretty
up big
discreet
time.
kind of storm. And this is a unique thing. Like, we don't often get these kinds of setups in this part of the world where you can see the whole backside of the storm, the whole structure like this.